if somebody randomly stalked my daughter, raped her, and murdered her, no fucking way. Absolutely not. There's no way.
Welcome to Wine Chats with Billi and Lyndsey,
where we drink wine and chat life.
We're going to have a killer time in this episode.
I always wait to see what magic's going to come out of your mouth, Billi.
You tell the people what we're doing. I'm going to go get my phone because everything's on there.
Oh, my God. We are going to talk about, because I saw something on TV the other night about forgiving a killer. And I thought, isn't that an interesting topic? Like, would you forgive a killer of a loved one? Now, I'm not talking about like someone that raped and murdered your daughter. I'm talking about like accidental kills-ish. Yeah. But I'm sure you will talk about that as well, the rapists and those ones. Anyways, okay. I'm getting sidetracked. My buds are about to burst, Billi. My buds are about to burst.
Let's burst them, babe.
Budburst. I'm so sorry for making fun of your name. We love you. We have another delicious wine by Budburst Wine. They're like we like to say like a boutique-y wine seller of Tassie wines. Yeah. Which, if you've been following along, we've had 4 of their wines so far, and literally all 4 wines we have absolutely loved. Yeah. Even when we normally don't love rosés.
Yeah, so the bubbles that we had was so good. Yeah.
It's mind-blowing. Mm-hmm. So today we have a Melrose Pinot Noir 2024 Springvale. I don't know what now. You would think after 6 years of doing this, I'd have some idea about wine. I don't. Now, do you think like is Springvale the label? And then why Melrose Pinot Noir? Joe from Budburst, if you could let us know.
Please. Don't make us make it up. We're going to get it wrong. The back of the bottle might tell us. Maybe, where is it from? What's the address? Is it like Melrose Winery?
Well, no, it's a coast in Tassie. I did not bring my glasses down here, Billi. So established in 1842.
Girl.
Not the wine. Springvale has been home to the Lynn family since 1870s. Okay, yep, blah, 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 blah. They've been making wine, a vibrant Pinot Noir. Okay, Springvale. Melrose, quote unquote, interplays red forest berries with fine, earthy tannins. We love that word, tannins.
It doesn't tell us what Melrose.
The result is a silky pellet and charmingly
in the address. Is it,
yeah.
You know how sometimes it's like return to sender.
It's at Springvale Road.
Oh, okay.
So it must be something about Melrose.
Don't know. We're curious. Joe, tell us. Joe from Budburst, he's an expert.
Maybe it's just, I get it. Springvale is the label of the wine. We got that. And this is just their Melrose Pinot Noir. Duh.
Like if I had a Pinot Noir, I'd be like
oh my God.
Like, I don't know what I'd name it. Here we go.
Okay, I need to move my mic.
Fun.
I can't undo, for those not watching and just listening, I can't
open the bottle.
I can't twist. It's not a cork, people. It's just a no. I can't do that. I'll spill. It's just a twist. Billi, no, seriously. I'm nervous to open it. Just see how tight it is.
She loosened it for me.
I loosened it.
She loosened it.
But do you have to say that was a little bit
like
trickier?
When I undid it, it like almost like was like there was a release. Yes.
And I did loosen it. Okay.
Sure. Her and her Pilates muscles. Her core is strong, but her arm muscles are not.
My hand, no, what it is my hands.
Your hands, yes.
Side note here, people, my hands are so weak. Like, not joking. No,
buddy.
Literally.
But I mean, when do you really need like a good grip strength?
You just witnessed something. Like,
I was trying to help you out.
A lot of times. No, literally though, my hands are so weak. I don't know why, but anyways.
We can't see the color of this, unfortunately, because look at these adorable glasses that Budburst sent us.
It's like a gunmetal, like metal glass.
Yes.
That pinched my fingers when we were doing the unboxing reel, and
oh, that smells so good.
I literally nearly cried and screamed, but
she kept it together.
Okay, cute.
Ooh. I want to clink.
Well, give me a moment.
Chop. Hurry up, you and your weak little hands.
Cute. They are so weak.
Thank you. Okay, let's go.
She's so bossy. Wow, that's a strong Pinot Noir. Delicious.
That's really beautiful. There's something in there that I'm like,
I was going to say, the look on your face looks like you're about to say something.
it's so smooth. That's what it is. Like, sometimes you take that first sip of something and it's like, it punches you a little bit. There is no such thing. It just feels very smooth for me.
Because of Pinot
you feeling
Noir.
that? Yeah.
Well, yeah, Pinot Noirs are. But I actually find that this is a really bitey in a good way Pinot Noir.
It's still on my tongue. It's delicious. Thank you, Melrose, whatever you may be. All right, it's been 5 minutes of this. Lyndsey, are you going to tell the people anything?
Excuse me, we're coming on wine chats. We need to chat about some wine every now and again.
This is delicious.
It is so yummy.
Sorry, what were you going to say? Especially what?
When it's a delicious wine.
Oh, girl. Yeah, I'm going to smash this.
Okay, so should I?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Kick
you in the face?
No, no.
Yes.
Fair enough. I should wait next time. No, I want to know what it is that you saw. Like what prompted this? Yeah.
What brought this on? Yes. Good question, Billy. So glad you asked.
I got you.
Okay. So on, I think it was Spotlight or something, one of those like current affair-y type shows.
Like investigative journalism.
Yeah, those shows. I love those shows, by the way, because they always have such good stories on them. Like you never watch them. It's too newsy for you. Yeah.
Totally. Too many commercials. Even without the commercials, I can't be bothered.
It is true. Side note again. My family have been watching Outback Truckers.
Okay.
Like, that in between time after you finish dinner when the kids go to bed, like, they'll be watching cartoons or whatever. And my kids have been fighting over what they watch because I've got 2 boys, girl. And so I'm like, why don't we find a show that we can watch as a family?
Together, yes.
So we've been watching Outback Truckers and all my kids are like, and it's on like, not free to air. Like we go onto the app and we watch it, but there's still ads.
Yeah.
And my kids are like, 1.5 minutes of commercials.
Totally. I think the same. But remember back in the day, it used to be like 4 minutes of commercials. And you'd be like, oh my God, what am I even watching? Like you forget what you're watching.
And like every 5 minutes, there was like a 4-minute commercial.
Yeah.
Anyways, funny story. Okay. So the show was about how this father and mother obviously had children that were killed by a drunk, drugged person. It was the story, if you're listening, you'll know, the story where the children were walking to get ice cream and there was 7 children and 4 of the children died. And 3 of them were this couple's children and their cousin.
Right.
And the dude that was found guilty over it, he was like, he was a partier. He had been drinking. He had been, he was high on whatever drug it was. He didn't do a runner. Like he obviously stayed. He didn't flee the scene of the crime. But anyways, he was put to prison. He was sent to prison, right?
Good.
But the whole show was about how the dad went to the prison and met him. Not for the first time. They had met previously, but met him. And he's forgiven him. And I was like, isn't that interesting? Like, I wonder if I'd be able to.
Did the mum forgive him?
Yes. She wasn't part of the show, but she had. And there's like clips of them early on after this happened, because this was a few years ago, how they forgave him like almost, I don't want to say straight away, but they forgave him very early on. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I mean, like my initial reaction obviously would be no, fuck no.
Yeah, of course.
Tie him up and run over him over and over again until he died. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what kind of person you have to be able to forgive something like that. That sounded so judgy. Each to their own. If you can do, I think that the thing about it is like forgiveness is good for you as well, because then you don't carry that burden inside of you of hatred, right?
I think it's more for you.
Oh, 100%.
It's not
for the other person. That's right. Yeah.
That person. It's, I would say 98% for yourself.
But I still don't know if I could do that, because to me, forgiving them would be forgiving them. Like to me, I would make it about them. I don't know if I would be able to see it that way for myself. Mm-hmm. Like I just, if somebody took my babies away from me, and somebody who was drunk and drugged, like that's a choice you made to do that shit. Like if it was like an old person and they stepped on the, like that's the thing. Like there's so many nuances to it.
Exactly. Because there was the case too where an older person behind the wheel ran into the park bench that had the grandparents and the kid on it and killed the people. So it made me question, because I was the same. At first I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Like, you killed my babies, like what
I
you
will
said.
kill you.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a forgiving person, and I'm not religious. Neither of us
Yeah.
are religious. And
Yeah.
I do feel, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do feel like religious people have more of the power to forgive, because it's, you know, that's
Totally.
the way they roll, forgiveness, whatever.
Yeah.
But interestingly enough, while watching the show, I was like, I get it. I get why this man has forgiven this man. This particular case, again, like I was saying at the beginning, if somebody randomly stalked my daughter, raped her, and murdered her, no fucking way. Absolutely not. There's no way. But in this case where he, like, the dude was like, yeah, like, I was fucked. Like, I made the wrong choice. You could tell he was genuinely remorseful.
Yeah.
And it was so strange to watch. I don't know, because then part of me is like, no, who cares? He killed 4 babies. Like,
Totally. Because
who cares?
Yeah. Because you're right. Like, it's such a complicated human issue and emotion, and like, obviously you couldn't forgive the person immediate. Like, you have to process that grief of losing your children to begin with. But like, yeah, if you were to meet, like, that person's family and life is destroyed as well.
And that's what the guy said. He's like, we're all in this together now. Like, his parents' lives, and his brother, the dude's brother, had died. Don't quote me. I feel like, I forget. I'm not going to even say it.
Yeah.
I forget how he died.
But he had a loss in his family.
But he had a loss in his family.
Yeah.
So this was their only other son, like
Right.
the only other child. So the father was like, you know, they're grieving as well.
Yeah.
This is horrible for everyone involved. But like, he visits him in jail, and they actually have this, like, weirdly, this bond and connection, and they they pray together, they go to mass together, like in the prison, obviously. Like, they now have this weirdly beautiful connection.
I find that strange, because I feel like you'd have to go out of your way to build that connection with someone. Like, for me to, okay, I might be able to forgive you, but I'm not fucking going to prison to visit you and to give you my time and my...
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you fucking took the most precious commodity I could have created away from me, and now I'm going to fucking pray with you in jail. Like, it's so, but easy to say. Do you know what I mean? It's so easy to say, like, when you're not in it, because maybe that's a way that man feels connected to his kids. Like, who knows that's not in a weird way. Sorry.
Yeah. He didn't say any of that.
Right.
And the thing is, all I could say is, like, I totally get what you're saying. In this one particular case, like, if you were to watch the episode, you would kind of get it.
Yeah.
And just watching them interact with each other, and how it is so purely genuine, that, like, the remorse and the forgiveness and the wanting for the best out of them, like, it's so bizarre.
And that's honestly, like, the best case scenario in terms of something like this happening, right? Is that you all walk away and there's an understanding, and there's still, like, that love in a way there that has grown from this horrible thing that's happened. Knock on wood, I never fucking find out.
Oh, exactly.
Right? So, like, I don't want to ever be put in that position to find out. But, like, that's such a deeply personal thing to go through to begin with. And then, you just have to make your own choice. Because, again, like, it'd be so much worse if they all just hated each other and then they just lived with this hate in their body.
That's what the father said. Yeah. He's like, it's not for him, it's for me. Like, I can either move past the anger and the hatred. Like, what's it going to do to me? It's like a cancer within
eats away
you,
you,
right?
100%.
So that's why I was saying before, like, it's like 98% of the time it's for yourself, right? Not for the dickhead murderer. But it's like case by case, right? Like, I don't think it's a black and white.
And also, I think since the guy who did it has been remorseful, because there's so many times that you've seen that people have done horrible shit, and then they're just like fucking doubling down on it and being like, well, whatever, you know, and not having that genuine, like, fuck, I've, like, ruined someone's life. You know, I think it's obviously the approach as well. So the fucking, like, it'd be so much harder to forgive him if he was being a dickhead about it.
For sure. And if you saw him like, oh, I found Jesus, like, wank. Yes. But it was so genuine. Like, so I think, I don't know if there's a case like it even out there as genuine as this one. But I was like, okay, I get it. I get it with these two.
Well, that's why they would have done a show on them, I suppose, because like, did they have any other families that they interviewed? It was just those two guys?
No, just those two. And it's actually, it's not it's a thing that here in Australia you can do in the prison system, that if both parties want to meet,
right,
they're allowed to, but there's a whole lot of like psychological screening.
Oh,
and
yes,
stuff
I want
beforehand.
to meet him.
Well, yeah, exactly. Not for that.
Come at me.
You would end up in jail as well.
Homemade shiv. Oh, worth it.
Yeah.
Then we can both find Jesus together in jail.
Oh my God. So yeah, there's a whatever that is.
Some program
that you can do. So it was done through that program. Yeah. Anyways, it was very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. But what about you? What story, so I said to Billy beforehand, I'm like, okay, so which like scenarios did you find? She goes, well, ChatGPT and I. I'm like, oh my God.
Now, Henry had that same thought because I said to him, oh, look, we're doing this episode. And I went to show him all my ChatGPT research. And and he said to me, he was like, so did you, what is it? Like, did you like kind of confirm any of those? Like, did you read into any of them? And I was like, no, Henry. Like, no, I didn't. I asked ChatGPT. So like, just so you know, I did not do any actual research because when I did try and look at stuff, but it was hard to find specifically when people have like forgiven without reading like massive personal stories that I was not interested in. So here we go. ChatGPT came up with a few things. I then had her.
I was not interested in researching for our podcast.
No, it's so miserable and sad. Like,
what you and I love like true crime stuff.
But I don't want to forgive them. I want to.
Well, no, but like
I want them to die horrible deaths.
Oh my God, I can't
once
get
they have done all of this horrible stuff.
God.
Okay, so anyway, it gave me a list of a whole bunch of cases, but it didn't elaborate. So I had to ask her to elaborate a little bit.
Of course.
Okay, so here are 3 scenarios.
See, it just made shit up. Are they actual? Okay, go.
Yes, they are because then I looked at it after Henry asked me, and they do give actual like articles that it came from.
Okay, good.
I'm not going to tell you what they are. Just ask ChatGPT. Okay, Amish schoolhouse shooting. Okay, so this happens in Nickel Mines, Pennsylvania, in 2006. A gunman entered a one-room Amish school, bless them, and shot 10 girls, killing 5 before taking his own life. That's what pisses me off as well. How do you forgive someone who has already taken their life? Like,
oh yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Like, why the fuck would you go in and shoot up somebody and then kill yourself? Kill yourself first.
No. The only way I'd be able to forgive them is if I kind of sensed that they were worthy of that. Well, no, I take that back. That's not true.
How do you decide if they're worthy of taking your child's life? And
no, not taking my child's life.
Yeah,
the forgiveness.
I'm like, what?
Are you worthy of taking my child's life? No. Okay, continue on.
Anyway, so a gunman entered one-room Amish school, shot 10 girls, killing 5, taking his own life. Within hours, Amish families were visiting the shooter's widow, comforting her, and later attending his funeral. Their belief in Jesus' command to forgive was so ingrained that they saw it as the only possible response, even while grieving their children. Many described it as painful but necessary for healing. So
that whole scenario is fucking stupid. I am sorry. And again, it's religion that's dictating all of that, right?
Yeah.
They are sorry, Amish people, but they are probably thinking, oh, God wanted this to happen. This poor widow. And 100% that poor widow, she probably didn't know anything about it.
That was it as to say. I would hold the killer accountable. I think it's really fucked up when families get dragged into it, unless they're the kind of families. There was recently, I should have read up about that, but that wasn't about forgiveness. So about this school shooter whose parents, one of the fucking school shooters in the last maybe year or two, whose parents also ended up getting charged because they were the ones, right? So like those kind of families can go fuck themselves.
Absolutely.
But if you're like, if your child, like in adolescence, for example, has murdered someone or has done something horrible, like I don't think you should.
Do you know what my line is? I just thought of this.
Yeah.
I'm listening to you. My rule of thumb, which obviously I hope to God I never have to, not that there's exactly, God, that I have to go like this. If there's any premeditative nature in the crime, you will not be getting my forgiveness. Okay? But if it was like, so obviously if he's doing a school shooting, he's thinking about it and planning it out. But if it's an accidental thing, even though a guy, yes, he chose to get behind the wheel drunk, it's different. He's not like, ooh, I'm going to go kill 4 kids. Actively, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just thought that's my guideline.
But then I think, like, what if that person who did all the shooting, like we're assuming this is a school shooter or whatever, like they generally speak, like the kids, the ones, like just putting it out there.
Yes.
Let's say it's some sort of kid who's gone and shut up a school. Whatever.
Yes.
That's also not a healthy brain.
Oh, you know what? Fuck mental healthness. We
don't care about that?
We don't care about that.
Yeah.
Don't care about it. Not to be rude. I don't care about it because it's used.
No, but if you can understand where it comes from and how they got to that point.
Don't care.
Again, I'm not saying that that's like a reason to forgive them. It's just like sometimes like if you can see like a clear, like, okay, well, you got real fucked up and this is what happened to you. And then you went and did that. So you can kind of forgive them because you know that they're sick as well and something's happened to them to get to that point. But totally, fuck that shit.
It would give me an understanding as to why they made the stupid decision they did. But would it entail a forgiveness? Would it be like, oh yeah, that poor kid, he deserves my forgiveness? No. Yeah. No. Nope. Silch, rotten hell. No.
Anyway, look, I don't mind the Amish families going to visit the shooter's widow. She is just as much, unless she fucking packed the guns herself. Like, you would be in so much shock that your fucking husband has done this.
And especially killing children.
So I would forgive her, but like I don't like would I go straight away and be like, oh, I'm going to go to his funeral after he like Amish people. If you are Amish and you are listening, I'd love to hear from you. Like how are you listening to us right now? Do you have radios? Like for real?
No, they don't.
Right?
I would just like to know all the stories. I love all this cultural religious cult stuff. You know, anyways.
Amish are not really cults, but I'll take it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I know, I love cults, but
the way they live is in a cult-like manner.
We should do an Amish episode.
Totally.
They're not going to hear it, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Of course not. Podcast. What's a podcast?
Okay, you're in. We're in. This is happening. Okay, Mary Johnson and O'Shea, Israel. Okay. From Minneapolis in 1993. This is all states, of course. We don't have any murders here in Australia, just lots of kangaroos. Okay. Mary's 20-year-old son, Laramune?
Just call him Larry.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, the basketball player?
Lyndsey, you said to call him Larry. His name is Laramune. Anyway, was shot and killed during a party by a 16-year-old O'Shea, Israel. For years, she carried rage and grief.
Yep.
Until she says God told her to forgive.
God doesn't
God
say
again.
That. God. It's always God.
It's always God.
Literally.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
It's always God.
That's probably why we'd never forgive. We don't believe in God.
I said that at the beginning.
There's no God to...
No.
Yeah.
No. Uh-huh.
After O'Shea's release from prison, Mary asked to meet him. The conversation led to a stabbing. No, it did not. But that's how it would have ended with me. I forgive you, O'Shea.
Stab your eyeballs out.
You guys, we should not be laughing about this or do it. But you know.
Well, we shouldn't, but we are.
But we
Continue
are.
on.
So, yeah. Okay, so she asked to meet him. Their conversation led to an unlikely friendship is what it led to. She began introducing him as her spiritual son.
No, that's weird.
And the two traveled together sharing their story of reconciliation.
Okay, wait, what? So
I have no more details.
No, but that person was 16 when they stabbed her daughter.
Shot and killed.
Yes. Her daughter?
Son.
Larry
Bird.
Oh, Larry. That's right. Larry Bird, the basketball player. He's still alive. Or is he? I don't know. At a party.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what the reasoning was.
So I wonder how old this guy was, O'Shea was when he got released. Like, let's say he was in there for 20 years. So let's say he's now in his 30s, 40s.
Totally, he could have got out earlier on parole and whatever. Yeah. And like, I would need context to the shooting. Was it an accidental? They're at a party in the States. They all have guns. They grabbed the gun. It went off by accident.
I don't think it was accidental.
I don't know. Your research does not tell us.
Oh, well, look, it could. I just didn't want it to. Okay. Exactly. It's up for interpretation. Okay. All right. And Matthew Shepard's parents. This is in Wyoming, the States, again, of course. 1998. Must have just pulled it from one article. ChatGPT, do better. Matthew, a 21-year-old gay student, was beaten and left. I cannot.
Why do you have to pick stories like this, Billy?
How do you forgive that?
No, you don't.
Forgive it. Like, I haven't finished the sentence. Like, how do you forgive that?
I won't forgive it.
I know.
This one's
Matthew's
dumb.
parents did.
No.
So Matthew, a 21-year-old gay student, was beaten and left tied to a fence in a brutal hate crime.
Nope.
His killers faced the death penalty.
Yep.
Good. During sentencing, his parents, Judy and Dennis Shepherd, asked prosecutors not to pursue execution. They explained that Matthew would not have wanted another life taken in his name. You don't know what Matthew wants.
He's dead from a hate crime. Did you forget that part?
They chose mercy, saying they didn't want hate to be the legacy of their son's death. Listen, it seems to me like when something this deeply tragic happens to you, we can't possibly understand. I hope to never understand. Mm-hmm. But when something that deeply tragic happens, there must be a way for you to either die of that grief or to be able to move on. And the way to move on is to forgive in some capacity. Because then you're letting go and releasing of that, which is kind of what we said all along. But like, to forgive someone tying up your child and beating them to death.
Yeah, see, like that, I wouldn't forgive. No, I would not.
And they didn't even mention being religious in this one.
Yeah.
So I don't know if maybe God told them to.
I wouldn't forgive that one.
But like to then actively be like, no, my son wouldn't want that. I reckon he would. I reckon he fucking.
I bet you when they were beating him up, he would have been like, somebody come and freaking shoot them in the head to get them to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm kind of for the death penalty for the right cases.
Is this like, I mean, it just brings in the whole like revenge.
But it's not revenge. It's fucking punishment.
Well, eye for an eye, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, not to be the whole Handmaid's Tale type weird shit, but like if you've done a specifically horrible crime, I think, I'm sorry. See ya.
I at the very least think we need to maim them somehow, like chop off a limb. Like I think straight up, I swear to God, if you have like raped someone, especially if you've done like little children or things like that, right? And then killed them, straight away your bits are gone.
No, straight away you're dead. That they don't lose a limb, they lose their life.
I know, but death is almost too quick and too good for them.
Doesn't matter.
I would chop off their bits. Maybe I wouldn't even, like maybe I'd let them die of sepsis. You know what I mean? Like you would do it in the wrongest, most horrible way.
But that's where the whole humane thing comes in. Like
humane?
No. But I'm saying with laws, like
but fuck laws. This is the lawless state we're living in right now.
Oh, well then fucking do whatever you want.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you could like make your own laws,
hang them on the wall. Hang them on the wall.
Like definitely, at least castrate them in the worst ways and just leave them. Like literally chop off, like something. Mm-hmm. I don't know what. Chop it off. An arm, a leg.
Chop something.
Your
off.
nose. Like do something that do you know what I'm saying? Like do something that will then forever identify them as the monster that they are.
Yeah.
Don't just fucking be like, oh, they've been in jail for 20 years and now we're going to let them go out into society. No, chop their fucking nose off. Chop their dick off. Sew their vagina together.
I mean, how many women sexually assault somebody? But yeah, sure.
It happens so much.
For sure.
So much.
Okay, before we go, I have to talk about the mushroom killer because this was...
Yes. Australia's most notorious
killer at the moment. Yeah. The mushroom killer. If you haven't heard, she killed family members with a mushroom.
A delicious mushroom
laced dish. But so yesterday there was a hearing, not a sentencing hearing, but it was where both sides could make their cases, right?
Okay.
Plus the victims had the opportunity to like have the victim impact statements read or delivered, depending on if you want to be there or not.
Yep.
So the sole survivor, just so you know, she poisoned the 4 of them, 3 died, the 1 man survived.
I'm sorry, how did he survive?
He just obviously didn't even, he must have just not have eaten as much.
Doesn't like mushrooms, she didn't know.
No, well, he just didn't eat as much. He was poisoned. He was in a coma. He was in the hospital.
That's right. Yes, but he just, okay.
He thankfully survived. That was not her plan. She wanted them to all die. Yeah. So obviously, just in case you didn't know, 3 people died. Patterson's in-laws, so Erin Patterson is the killer. Mm-hmm. Her in-laws, Dawn and Gail Patterson, both 70, and Gail's sister, Heather, and her husband, local pastor, Ian. So those were the 4 people that were poisoned.
So in-laws as in her brother, sister-in-law?
No. So her ex-husband's parents.
No ex-husband? He wasn't invited?
No, but she tried to poison him in the past. And he...
Erin.
Yeah. So she's a nutter, right?
Okay.
So she tried to poison she did poison all 4 of them. 3 died, and Ian, the local pastor,
So his sister's husband.
So no, not her sister's husband. It's not even her family. It's her ex's family.
Right.
So it's her ex's parents
and sister.
and aunt and uncle.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
So the uncle
Uh-huh.
of her ex-husband
Survived.
Gotcha. So he went to this hearing yesterday, or whatever it was called, court, whatever hearing.
Yeah.
And he has forgiven her. But I don't know, I didn't run this by Billi, and she's going to be like, you're going to ruin this and whatever. I took a recording, because it was on the news. I took a recording of his, what he had said.
I'm not angry. I could have just connected it directly to here.
Oh, look, it's fine. I'll put it in the microphone.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't know exactly, anyways, I'm just going to play it into the microphone, and you can hear what's said. It's the reporter saying it, though. Okay.
So let's do it.
Let me unmute it. Okay. God, I hope it.
Baptist pastor broke down before stunning the court with this. I make an offer of forgiveness to Erin. I bear her no ill will. I am no longer Erin Patterson's victim. She has become the victim of my kindness. But adding, I'm compelled to seek justice for the family. From court watchers, offering forgiveness.
So I literally got goosebumps just listening to that again, because yes, he's forgiving her, but he's like, bitch, it's not here on a platter, here's my warm forgiveness. It's like, bitch, you're now you're tied to me type thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a hated forgiveness.
But then is that forgiveness?
Yeah,
it still sounded kind of pointed to, as in yes, in words it is yes, but does he feel it? Because it's saying
he does. He's
also,
a pastor.
You fucking try to kill, she tried to kill him.
Yeah,
he's forgiving the person who tried to kill him. That's not forgiving a family. That's
totally. But now she's a victim to my forgiveness type thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm in control. I'm not going to be tied to you because of the bad thing you did to me. You're going to be tied to me because I'm making you tied to me under my rules type thing, right?
Bastard, bitch.
Yeah. Just making fun of me because I'm tugging the hands. But I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, totally. The whole thing is crazy.
She's a nutter.
Man.
I have to say, and I'm not saying this to boast because everybody else would be thinking the same, but I remember when this happened, and you probably won't because you didn't watch the news. You don't watch the news.
I heard about it. I've never actually read into it. I've just been seeing literally what's been popping up here and there. I got the gist. She tried to kill a whole bunch of people with mushrooms. It was premeditated because she was researching it all. I got all that bit.
I just told you it all. Yes, that's fine. But the second it happened and she appeared on the news, this was before she was even a suspect. Yeah. It was it showed a picture of her getting out of her car and the reporters were at her house. I'm like, that bitch is guilty. She is crazy. She is guilty. You can just tell. You look at her, just Google her and have a look at some of...
Oh, I've seen photos. You see, she's got the crazy eyes.
She's a nutter.
Yeah, she's got the crazy eyes. You can tell she did it.
But
nobody just picks up random mushrooms and...
Yeah, but she's she can't be released back into society. She will do naughty things. She's that type of person that you look at going, how has she not done more damage?
And she tried to kill her husband as well.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to read
times.
into that. You know what? Netflix needs to do a documentary. That's how I'll watch it.
They totally will.
Right? Surely.
Or Stan or Prime, an Australian
Anybody
one.
give me a true crime documentary and I'll watch it.
But the sad thing about her, she has 2 children. And so the dad, her ex-husband, I don't know if they're technically divorced yet. Some reports say ex-husband, others say husband, but they're definitely not together. Yeah. He didn't go, but his victim impact statement was read, and he's like, it was all about their children. Our poor children now have to grow up.
Totally, man.
With the whole world. This is an international story. 100%. The whole world knowing that their mother has killed their family by poisoning them. Yep. Insane, right? Anyways, I would not forgive her.
Forgive, people. Forgive and forget.
Don't eat beef Wellington.
Stab in the eye. Beef Wellington?
Because that's what she made.
With mushrooms?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Beef
Did she put it in the, around the beef?
It was
because beef Wellington is a piece of meat and then it's got pastry around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then where did she stuff the mushrooms between
was in, so the pastry, if you look, when you Google, you'll see pictures of the dish. So the mushrooms and the beef mixture, and then there was the pastry around it.
Was it like a meatloaf kind of mixture?
No, but it would have been like not a.
We will all Google it and have a look at it.
We all have accepted.
Again, I just assumed it was some sort of risotto because what else do you do with mushrooms? She made beef Wellington.
I'm pretty sure it was beef Wellington. It was not a risotto. It was not a meat pie.
Yeah.
It was
some sort of pastry meatloaf.
No,
because a beef Wellington is like a one chunky meat. Like
but it can be done different ways.
Sure,
yeah, no, beef
Sure
Wellington.
yeah.
I just look. It's beef Wellington.
Wow.
Look
okay.
at the photo.
Yeah.
You will see. It's just.
Imagine how
this
long does
one
it take?
over here.
I know.
Beef Wellington.
I have so many questions, Lyndsey. How long does it take for somebody to become poisoned by mushrooms? Like, did they start vomiting straight away, or did they like go home first?
It was quite quick.
Yeah. Wow.
Because she discharged herself from the hospital, so she went as a patient as well. Like, oh, I'm so sick.
I ate my beef Wellington.
She was playing along.
Yeah. Right.
But then there's clip footage of her like trying to leave the hospital, and they're like, no, like
you've been poisoned.
Well, they had already started to suspect her. So anyways, there's so much into
True
it.
crime documentary coming your way sometime.
There's so much.
Somebody,
into
please. Okay. Anything else?
No, just don't kill people.
Don't kill people. That's definitely a good message to go with. That's it. Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Billi and Lyndsey. You can find us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.
Chat soon.